Landlords in Kimberley, they are warning that they may evict university and TVET students after NSFAS repeatedly failed to make accommodation payments. Property owners say their trust in the fund is eroded and are asking students to seek alternative housing. Perhaps for more on this now, let's go to SABC News reporter Karabo Siyoko, reporting live from Kimberley. Karabo, good morning. Perhaps with information at your disposal, bring us up to speed. How are students responding to these eviction threats? What have also been the responses from TVET colleges and other institutions alike?
Good morning to you, Lizelle. So far, the students tried to meet with the university last week, Thursday and Friday, trying to resolve this issue because they are being affected also by the non-payments that the landlords are not getting from NSFAS. And this issue has been coming along for months now, where some are even saying it's been 2 years where they have not been paid, receiving pay from NSFAS. And also just a few months ago, we had also TVET students who were protesting against the same issue. But now we are looking at students who are from the university who the landlords are saying this is affecting them badly because they can't even keep their operations running because of how their business not being able to operate without money, knowing that they have to pay for electricity and also for water. But just to tell us more about their frustrations, I have the landlords with me at the back just to tell us more what has been happening. Good morning. Thank you very much for joining us today. Just tell us what are your the issues that you are complaining about from NSFAS and how have you been able to communicate with them and what has been said so far?
Thank you, Karabo, for this opportunity. My name is Maria. I'm an AP. I've been accredited by NSFAS since 2024. I've only received payment from NSFAS once in 2024. From there, we've never received any payment for the students that are staying in my properties. We've been sent from pillar to post since the beginning of the year. And nobody is taking accountability. We have sent emails to NSFAS, to the institution and their solution partner, which is Training Young Minds, to find out what is the held up regarding payment, just to learn that there was a registration data that was not submitted by the institution. This information we have already received when we sent an email in May. And to date, last week NSFAS was here to come and try, they say they're coming to solve individual challenges that landlords have. And we told them we don't have individual challenges. We all have one challenge, non-payment of the students that are staying in our properties. And that went to, they said, no, they just learned about the data that is not being submitted. So we end up calling the institution to send someone to come and account. And the manager of campus came, Mr. Adwinas, to come and say that they did submit the data registration twice. One was submitted before the due date and the other one was submitted after the due date manually. And NSFAS confirmed to say they do not receive any manual submissions. But then we had to, as landlords, now we are sitting with this problem, this challenge that if this data registration is not received, our students their accommodation will not be paid for. So through this whole month or the whole year, we've been struggling. We had to take money from loans where we have to sacrifice our own vehicles and sell things so that we can be able to provide for the students for electricity. And everybody knows that electricity in Kimberley is very, very expensive. So the students are staying in our properties. We are now NSFAS. We are accommodating kids who are not ours. We took them under our arms and we provide for all their needs. We have met everything that NSFAS requests from us that we must do for the students. But now when we query this and ask, we need our payment, we are being demoralized and dictated, and we are being victimized to say that if you do not do according and continue or be silent, we are going to take the students out of your properties and we will take them to properties that are funded by or accredited by the institution. And we do have this on black and white, where the institution says the students that are having problems with eviction, and we have never evicted these students, why will we do it now while I was for 1 year with these students? So now they are giving us the solution is that we, as small businesses, we must now suffer, and the solution is to take the students away from us. So we are pleading with the minister and everybody. They need to help us because we are losing. Like now, my properties are now up for sale because I can't afford them anymore. And this is the only income that I'm relying on. As a single mother and as a provider and as a black woman in this country, that we have to beg for what is due to us. It's not right.
Just with that frustrations, let me just ask another landlord just to give us a brief description of what are your frustrations and how many learners are you accommodating at your student accommodation?
Good morning, Karabo. Thanks for keeping us, for yielding us. Karabo, we are currently hosting about 400 students. Most of them is TVET students. TVET students, their thing is coming right. We're getting paid for about 25% of them at the moment. But our problem is we're getting victimized from the university. Our data has been held from the university. They're not sending it to NSFAS so that NSFAS can proceed with our payments. And this is not the thing only coming on this year. This is a thing that is coming on since last year. Last year we even held 200 students without no payment, and after that SPU decided that they're not going to accredit us. So this is quite frustrating on us as businesses. The council and everybody, we can't manage it anymore. Rent and stuff we have to pay on buildings. It's quite frustrating, it's draining. So we are pleading for the minister and the president to intervene on our behalf so that they can help us, because we don't know which way to carry on anymore.
Thank you very much. As we have heard, the different kinds of frustrations that these landlords are facing, and also they are pleading with the minister and the government to come on board and just speak to them, tell them what is going to happen, because if they are affected, the students ultimately get affected too on this. So we're going to be speaking to the Soplaik University and the SRC president just to hear from their side how are they willing to assist with the situation at hand. For now, it's back to studio.
Thanks, Karabo. There's certainly an intersection of many issues at play here. You've got tenant rights, you've obviously got contract law coming to the fore, but also just looking at state funding questions as well. Let's continue to monitor that story concerning sentiments they're coming through from your guests that you've spoken to. Let's see what emerges from their reporter, Karabo Siyoko, of course, just reporting live from Kimberley. Bring us up to speed regarding the student eviction threats linked to NSFAS accommodation delays and payments as well.